From lassoing a camel to rescuing a bald eagle on President's Day, officers in Bonner Springs are getting kind of used to these wild rescues. KCTV5's Emily Rittman talked to the team who answered both of those calls and the nonprofit helping nurse the eagle back to health.
This morning, someone spotted an injured bald eagle down on the ground in Bonner Springs off of Front Street and called for help. Operation Wildlife, an animal control officer and a police officer worked together to rescue an eagle now named Kendra.
As long as she fights and wants to, stay alive and heal, we'll fight with her.
Kendra the bald eagle is receiving veterinary care, including pain medication, inside the Operation Wildlife ward.
Probably traumatic injury. Looks like she may have a fracture in her sacral area of her pelvis, maybe hit by a car, possibly train. We have her in a deep towel ring. It takes the weight off of the pelvis. It's not an operable surgery from what we're looking at, just because it's in her vertebra. It would just have to be a cage rest situation. And then we would just supply her with supportive care, food, fluids.
Operation Wildlife Executive Director Diane Johnson says Kendra's rehabilitation started like so many others, with a call from a concerned person.
I texted the gal in Bonner Springs and said, SOS, bald eagle down, and gave her the address. And she goes, I'm on it. I'm on my way.
That's all I needed to know to throw on my clothes and head this way.
Bonner Springs Police Department Corporal Kyle Rector and Bonner Springs Animal Control Officer Kendra Anthony used protective gloves and a kennel to transport Kendra the eagle to Operation Wildlife.
They are all up and down the Kansas River. You see them nesting, see them flying. See one of them actually go down and need that kind of assistance was pretty unique. Happy to help out.
The recovering eagle is now named after one of her rescuers.
I feel honored that they chose me. I've taken them a lot of animals, a variety of different things over the years, and they've been a great help to us.
Hey, buddy, come here.
You might recognize this team. They made national headlines when they worked together to capture a loose camel that bolted through the streets of Bonner Springs in December.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was an ordeal. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
No lassos involved with this one.
They managed to successfully capture the camel and return her to her owner. They hope Kendra's rescue also ends with her returning to where she belongs.
That's ultimately the end goal, is to have her recover and be able to be released and, out there flying again.
They can't help but wonder what will be their next wild call.
We'll see. Well, I guess
we'll
wait until the next one and we'll figure out a way to capture it or rescue it, whatever needs done.
Operation Wildlife is supported entirely by donations. For more information on how to donate, we'll have a link for you on kctv5.com to help them continue their mission of offering veterinary services and rehabilitation to injured and orphaned wild animals. Reporting from Bonner Springs, Emily Rittman, KCTV5 News.